exciting noise. Bob the Bob just subscribed. Thanks, Bob the Bob. For a second, I can't see the chat like this right now. There we go. Now I can. Hey, Caltrain. Oh, let's start with Blitzkrieg. Why not? Well, it is the day after the 4th of July, so let's go with America. America. USA. USA. And I forget how to play this. This will be fun. Technology to research. See what we got. Let's focus on the Thompson. And some aircraft. Cobra. North Carolina class. Civilian factories. Roads. Railways. Always need more railways. Come on now. It's not the button I was looking for. Military factory, Virginia. Civilian factories. North Carolina, South Carolina. We need to focus on the other side of the United States too, don't we? Let's see what we got here. We need a naval yard. We got a naval yard. Absolutely got a naval yard. I'm gonna put a radar station in Hawaii because I'm concerned about certain things. And the Philippines, because I'm very concerned about certain things. to add a completable. Let's see. War industrialist. Communist revolutionary. Never! This is America. Financial expert. Research and production. Norfolk Naval Yard. Absolutely. Aircraft designer. Let's go with North America. Then material designer. Hey, Store Lord. There's staff. Oh, like D. Eisenhower, absolutely. Nimitz.
Hearts of Iron.
Hearts of Iron! Expert, we like that.
Wonder when someone's actually going to be able to make a literal heart out of iron.
I don't know. Close air support, we like that too. Alright, that's good.
I mean, isn't there like if there's an iron lung, there's got to be an iron heart.
Let's see, what should my focus be? Scientific research. Arsenal of democracy. Yes! America! No divisions of basic training. Well, we gotta start training people. You're all being drafted, Ted. All of you. To fight in the war.
I literally can't be drafted, but okay.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because of various different reasons, and you
like
know
an
them.
Adorable excuse to pick up a gun. Drop and give me 25. Boy.
Anyway, I beat Elden Ring about 30 minutes ago.
Oh?
Yeah, I wanted to beat it before I got shot out of the Earth Tree, and now I'm trying that out. The very first boss of the area is, he's got a bone to pick with me for whatever reason. Dude just does not like me. Ugh. Ah.
Ready.
Fortnite?
Move out.
No. That's not what I wanted you to do.
Fortnite?
Attention.
Yo, Ashley, can you scream any louder?
Fortnite!
Oh my god.
It was a rhetorical question, for Christ's sake.
Attention.
You sound grumpy.
Yes.
Move.
I'm just... Like, it's bad enough that it's coming through her microphone, but then it's also coming through yours.
It's a yes or no answer.
No.
Wow.
Hey, she asked for a yes or no answer, I gave her a yes or no.
Ready. Ready.
It's not that, I'm literally playing Elden Ring right now.
Ready. Yes, sir.
Decisions available. Let's see. Radio propaganda, small lobbying effort, special measures. That's the we call those special measures. Sometimes members of Congress require a more direct personal incentive to realize what is best for their bank account is also what is best for their country. Bribes.
Sounds about right.
doctrines available. Let's see what we got here. Insufficient resources. For what?
Yes, but those resources alone are insufficient.
Yeah, exactly. We require more minerals.
Ready.
I mean, well, what is... Like, it wasn't it, like, revealed in 06 that, like, Shadow's, like, power is being hampered by his, like, wrist rings?
Yes.
Like, I don't get how that's a thing, to be honest, but, you know...
It was a Sonic X thing.
So they basically just were pulling stuff out of Sonic X that they really, you know... okay, yeah, you had to ship the game out by Christmas. Or not Christmas, or was it Christmas? Hold on.
It was Christmas.
Okay, I was gonna be
It
like...
came out November.
I was gonna say, like... Well, holiday season, whatever, yeah.
That was, yeah, exactly. How you guys doing over here? See, the German Reich is just hanging out, chilling, vibing. Definitely not planning to invade this direction. Don't know why you'd think that. Oh, before they do that, they'll invade. They'll go right. They'll go right here into Poland. Just right here. Just you know, I decide they really want that. They're gonna take it. That's what they do. And Hungary has now joined the Axis powers.
Axis rest in hell.
Well, actually, if you look at the data, you'll find that the Confederates were not actually that bad.
Oh, for God, no. Stop. I don't want to... no.
That guy was wild, man.
It really was. It was just like I was kind of just in all essences, like, messing around with him, but, like, you can't argue with stupid.
I mean, you can, but I don't
I mean,
advise it.
I was gonna say... Like, I feel like there's a difference between, like... yeah, or whatever.
Does Japan have no limits? They sank our boat! Japan, you've already touched our boat! You better give us compensation.
I'm still, like, completely, like, not only did they release, Metal Gear Rising on GOG, but they did it on the 4th of July.
Really?
Yeah.
That's neat.
We have to make America great again, Jack!
Job creators, Jack!
I can't...
Trust me, a little
just realized that-
war can work wonders.
I just kind of realized I can't say most of his lines because of the fact that you were streaming.
Yeah, you cannot. Don't do it.
Gotcha.
I'll kill you.
Oh, that's cute. Think you can kill me.
Ready.
You're Mr. Don't Draft Me, Scary.
Hey, I didn't say that they couldn't kill me. You can't kill me.
Aye, sir.
No political I mean, and Metal Gear Rising came out like long before, I believe, like that was used as like a general thing for his presidency. Correct me if I'm wrong, though.
Yeah, it was. I think Metal Gear Rising came out in like 2012, somewhere around there.
Is something like that, yeah. Like early 2010s. Like really, really early 2010s.
Oh, speaking of, yes, looks like over in Europe, the German Reich is like, I'm really thinking about this Poland thing. This Poland, it's just in the way. It just.
It's in the way.
It's in the
Yeah, that describes the way that Germany felt about Poland during the Axis power stage pretty spot on.
You see. The German people need more room to flourish.
Yeah,
Every nation has the right to exist.
according to one man with a puny mustache and a god complex.
There were more people involved, but yeah.
Well, yes, true. I mean, he's the mouthpiece.
He was
he-
absolutely the mouthpiece. That is exactly, Ted. Spot on. He was the mouthpiece.
Ugh, he wasn't the cause of everything, but I mean, for how much he talked in their favor, he might as well have been the cause of everything, because he sure as hell didn't do much to stop them. Hi, Kane.
No, he was part. He was part of it. Like he was. No one is. Listen, I'm not saying he wasn't part of it. I assure you, he was.
Oh no, he was.
There's
I'm not saying he wasn't.
That is
Yeah,
not.
no.
That is not up for debate. There's nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying he wasn't part of it either. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying he was responsible for absolutely everything that went on. But he was a part of a lot of it. How are you doing, Kane?
Ready.
I'm alright.
Oh, man.
It's America.
Where are you guys up to?
I'm playing
Josh is-
Hearts of Iron, which is basically a grand strategy World War II simulator.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, I have another, a dude who's in another server that I'm in who, like, lives, eats, breathes, and sleeps Hearts of Iron, Hearts of Iron 4 specifically.
I haven't played. This is the first one.
The worst one?
First.
Oh, first. Okay.
No, this is 4. I'm playing 4. Silly me. Duh. Hearts
I'm
of Iron
playing
4. Yeah, I'm playing 4.
Meanwhile, I just beat,
Queen Maud of Norway has died. Oh no! By the way, Poland is getting run over. We gonna do something, guys? What are you doing over here? You need some help? You need some weapons?
I beat Elden Ring not too long ago, and now I'm giving the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC a shot.
You beat Elden Ring?
Yeah. You surprised to hear that?
Ah, dang it, microphone! I gave you a round of applause. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm actually impressed at that. Congratulations on beating Elden Ring.
Yeah, Shadow of the Erdtree isn't giving me many inches of wiggling room here. This is like,
Yeah, it's a game designed for people who went through the whole entirety of Elden Ring 1 and needed more. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to Stalin, see what he has to say about all this.
oh, for God's sake! Well, good luck with that one.
Stalin.
you might
The red,
You might-
the red square is about to be really red, if you know what I'm saying.
You might want to keep him talking too, because he might try to, stop you from talking.
Would you say, in other words, he would be Stalin?
Yes.
I hate all of you.
Thank you for finishing the joke, Teddy. I was hoping you'd catch on.
I did. Trust me, When you and I get on a mood for puns, both of our like one brain cells work in tandem.
Just the one.
Yeah.
Just the one teeny tiny brain cell.
I mean, probably 2 because Teddy's not really a Mega Man fan, so I don't
Yes,
think
sir.
we can share one brain cell because of that.
Probably not.
You know what, Teddy? Get on my level until you've played Mega Man.
Jeez, man. What was that?
Get on my level, Teddy. Come back to me when you've actually played the greatest Mega Man game ever, Mega Man Network Transmission.
Yes, sir.
Kane, I'm not a Mega Man fan, and even I know that's not accurate. I was gonna okay, like for as much as the Battle Network collections did not include it, there's probably a reason why they didn't include it.
I do genuinely agree and understand why. I really do. I don't think it's a great game, but I don't think the concept itself is bad.
Attention.
I just think that its only execution is not
Yes, sir.
great.
Yeah. I mean,
Like that's my ultimate issue with it, is that I think that a Mega Man Battle Network Metroidvania would be really radically fun. Just amazingly awesome.
radical, dude.
Rad!
You two,
Okay.
just yourself.
I just want Legends 3. That's all I'm asking for. Well, too bad.
I would also like Legends 3.
Did Christian, out of curiosity, were you streaming, by the way, Josh, when you were like explaining why it is that I end up like pissing you off?
When?
With Tronbon.
Oh, you didn't make me mad. Capcom did, because
Oh yeah.
it's like, looky, do you remember this character? This character
Oh,
is
yeah.
not gonna make a game in the series 4. Look at it.
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
at it.
I
It's
was-
so- just shut up.
Yeah, I was just kind of the unfortunate messenger because you know.
Yeah, I told you that, Teddy.
No, I remember that now.
Oh, German Reich and the Soviet Union have occupied Poland. Oh, what a surprise! I wonder what's gonna happen here. I'm sure.
Who could have seen this coming?
I don't know. It seems pretty surprising to me. I, for one, am utterly shocked by this startling revelation.
I am shocked and appalled.
I don't remember being in that stream. It wasn't a stream. Okay, so basically, Christian, to TLDR, what we're talking about. I was ecstatic at the beginning of last week because they announced a remake of the original Dead Rising, which is my favorite Capcom series, and it's a series that's been dead in the water for 8 years. And in the deluxe edition, they announced a couple of outfits that you can get for Frank. Some of them being Tronbon, Lon Hikari, and Mega Man from the various Mega Man series. And
I'm
I
gonna put
kind
some
of...
anti-air guns in Hawaii. I don't know why. It just seems like a good idea.
Yeah, no, that is definitely a good
It's
idea,
like
yeah.
an interesting idea. This is just one of those things where I'm like, maybe
Yeah, maybe. You never know what... Never know what could happen.
Just in case. I mean, there's no reason to think that anything could possibly go wrong, but I mean, I just want to make sure.
Make sure they're shining like pearls in that harbor.
Shut the...
I'm sorry. That was dark. I'm sorry. Yes, there is a Tronbon outfit, but basically what happened was I told Josh, and he got mad at Capcom because they refused to make any more like new Mega Man games or anything relating to Mega Man Legends. It's a shame because like we both like Dead Rising, especially the original game, which is like what this is a remake of, but it's also like, yeah, thanks for remaking the game. Also, you kind of spat in my face in the process.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Ooh, I can make locomotives. Let's do that.
Did I miss?
I was explaining to Christian like the whole thing about like what he missed with the whole Tronbon outfit thing. Also, I wouldn't really count on it, Christian, because Dead Rising is basically just the series that Capcom has always used to acknowledge that it has other franchises that it refuses to make new games for. I mean, heck, for the longest time, actually, I was kind of wondering when we'd be getting like a new Resident Evil game, and then basically right after Dead Rising crashed and burned was when Resident Evil really started to pick back up.
I have completed Arsenal of Democracy.
Arsenal of Democracy.
Arsenal of Democracy.
To be fair too, Teddy, like, the reason Resident Evil came back is because they tried something new and it worked.
Oh no, definitely. I'm not saying like its success wasn't warranted. I'm just saying I was definitely salty about it because my favorite series from them crashed and burned right as Resident Evil began flourishing. And like I like Resident Evil as well. It's just I couldn't help but feel like in some respect it felt like I don't know, like my series died so Resident Evil could live.
Lend-Lease That's accurate.
But now that
I understand that's how you feel, but they are two completely separate development teams.
I know. Which is why I'm actually glad that this remake's being developed by Capcom of Japan, because I feel like
cause like Teddy, like the reason I don't like Final Fantasy 15 is because that's the reason Kingdom Hearts 3 got so delayed. Because the team that made FF15 was the same team that made the first two Kingdom Hearts. And then after FF15, the team broke apart and essentially left.
kind of funny to think that the engine that was
FF15 is literally why Kingdom Hearts 3 is not as good as it could have been.
wasn't the engine that was used to make Final Fantasy 15 also like recently like just basically trashed?
I believe so. I believe FF15 used the Luminous engine.
Well, yeah, and there were only like I think 4 games that were ever made with that engine, and the last one was Forspoken, which really tells you everything you need to know.
I recently picked up Forspoken.
I was debating on picking it up, and then I found out that it's a magic third-person shooter, and I'm like, I don't know.
The only reason I picked it up, to be honest, is because I found basically a brand new copy discounted at a GameStop from $70 down to $5 just so they could get rid of it.
Yeah, we've been known to do that.
So I bought it.
I do think it's amusing though, because like, it's one of those cases where like, the Luminous engine I feel really nailed everything relating to visuals, and then like, I don't know a single other thing that people really like the Luminous engine for.
Yeah, I don't really care that much for it. I also just really didn't like FF15 in general. I spent more time, I spent like 10 or 15 hours playing the Final Fantasy 15 episode demo than I did actually playing the game.
Yeah.
I think I spent like 6 hours in FF15 and I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to play anymore. Haven't really played since. Yeah, like I think I've probably mentioned it before, but like every time I played FF15, all I thought about was, God, I wish I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, well, you basically wished you were playing Kingdom Hearts in general, because you said that FF15's combat feels like Kingdom Hearts, but like not as good. At least from what I remember.
Yeah, it felt much, much worse than anything that Kingdom Hearts ever did. It felt worse than Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, I did not like FF15.
I mean, for as old as Kingdom Hearts 1 is nowadays, I will say, like, its combat doesn't really feel, like, all that bad.
Which one?
Kingdom Hearts 1. I basically said for, like, as old as it is, like, its combat still doesn't really feel, like, all that bad. It's just... It's an action game made in the early 2000s that feels like an action game made in the early 2000s. Not a whole lot you can do to, you know, change how it feels, I guess you could say.
Like, honestly, the combat in Kingdom Hearts, like, just Kingdom Hearts 1 holds up really freaking well. Like, there's maybe one or two things that I would say that don't hold up super well, but all things considered, that game came out in, like, 2000 and, what was it, like, 2001, 2002?
Let me check.
Like, that game is so old. That game is almost 25 years old.
Kingdom
and
Hearts
it's
was
still-
initially released March 28th, 2002.
Yeah, that game's almost 25 years old, and it still freaking holds up.
It really is almost 25 years old. Oof.
Yeah, that game is really freaking good. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 does. Kingdom Hearts 2 is top tier, and nothing will ever touch it. It has the best customization, it has the best flowing combat, it has the best mobility options, it has the best everything. Kingdom Hearts 2 does have its own laundry list of issues. I think that the way you recover gauge is incredibly flawed. I think that how much each gauge costs, or how much each drive costs, is flawed. I think that leveling up your drives, just everything involving getting the movement abilities from leveling up your drives, is immensely flawed. Because you are forced to use these forms that deplete a resource that takes a really long time to recover unless you exploit the game.
Granted that, I will say, that doesn't sound like as much of an issue for me because, like, half the fun I have in RPGs is basically exploiting them, but I get that's not how the game was meant to be played.
Yeah, because, like, the issue is that when you're grinding, like, if you're grinding Valor Form, you just have to, like, smack around some Heartless. You activate Valor, you smack around a bunch of Heartless, gain a bunch of EXP and levels, and then when your drive gauge is down to, like, 0, when it's starting to go down to 0, you run to a save point, leave the world, and go back in, and it resets you back to max. And all I can think about is that shouldn't be the way that you utilize gauge. Like we need a better system. We need a much better system for recovering recovering your drive gauge so you can actually use your drive more frequently in combat without having to just use drive recovery items.
Yeah, I get that.
But that's really, like, about it. That's like that's one of the only flawed things of Kingdom Hearts 2. Meanwhile, Kingdom Hearts 3 is just like, alright, how many mechanics can we cram into this game? And then they just didn't stop. To me, it's definitely the Alone in the Dark reboot of Kingdom Hearts, where it's like, okay, you have so many features in this game that none of them are balanced.
I
think
see the
y'all
German
need-
Reich is now moving into the Netherlands. The Dutch have fallen. The Dutch
Oh no!
have fallen.
No! Well, I mean, hey, don't let Dubello or anybody else in the server hear about that, because then they're absolutely
Now,
going
I'm
to
gonna
throw a
send them
fit.
message right now.
Oh no!
You didn't try hard enough.
You didn't try hard enough. Christian's like, Darkness, can you control the Heartless as your name implies?
Yes. have started
Whoa.
the Lend-Lease system to my neighbors over in the East, France and the UK. You guys can handle this by yourselves, right? Right? You'll be fine. I believe in you. Can't imagine how you'd possibly lose to Germany. That would never happen. Anyway,
Viva la revolution. Yep. Nope. I messed that up. I'm not even gonna try. I was trying to say Viva la revolution. I can't do that. Like, I have some kind of speech impediment with that.
that has to do with the French Revolution, not World War II. You
Mean, true. Vive la France.
There. That works.
That does work better.
Oh, good. Belgium joined the Allies. Convenient timing since half of their territory is gone, but, you know, they join now. Fleet in being. Witness the might of American ingenuity. She's talking
Okay.
to Cat. According to the current statistics, the largest world tension has been generated by the German Reich. Really? Why?
I don't know.
See, what's funny about this, what I think is really funny about this game is that you can totally play as the German Reich, and you could, like, not invade people.
Reminds me of there's a mod for Arma 3 that I think was called the anti-Stasi mod, I forget, something along those lines. But I remember there's a YouTuber named Soviet Womble who
Yes, sir.
played that mod, and basically he and his buddies were like playing as insurgents fighting, or not rebels fighting American occupation, and basically the entire like video of them fighting the Americans was just the Americans having literally no chill over everything that they did.
Call in.
Sounds like us.
Like at one point, like I think they stole like a truck or something like that, and they sent out like an unmanned
Yes, sir.
aerial drone to basically spy on and try to take them out.
They touched our stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, everybody like in the comments was pointing out, like, yeah, I mean, this is just America.
They touched our stuff.
Yeah, our stuff that was on their land in the game.
It doesn't matter where it was. Don't touch it. It's not your property. It
I think
belongs to America.
I think there was like at one point where somebody in one of their chats asked how it felt that they created an insurgency that elicited a bigger response than Bin Laden did, and that got everybody laughing. And I was like, I don't really know what you'd have to do to elicit a bigger response than Bin Laden.
Don't even say that. We have the most nukes out of everyone.
That's kind of what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know what, but it's like, what, like what realistically could you do? Probably don't want to find out, but you know.
No, you don't.
The Allies will prevail, I hope so. Friggin' the Axis can bite it. Much like Bailey's apparently trying to bite something. I couldn't exactly tell what, yeah.
Doctrines available.
Doctrines?
Military doctrines. Ooh, dogfighting
Okay.
experience. We like that. Gotta take things to the sky.
Is there any particular reason why it was ever called dogfighting?
I forget who came up with the name, actually.
Not that, like, I'm questioning it or anything, it's just more of, like, I genuinely don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. My guess would be that like when dogs chase each other, it's usually really it looks kind of like that.
Maybe.
I need to look up who coined the term. I believe the term started
Yeah.
during World War One, though, which makes sense because that's back when, like, that was the height of old school dogfighting, which was.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like that was
I'm
the.
gonna get you.
I was gonna say,
he turned. I'm gonna get. No, he's coming around. I'm gonna get you. That was.
I'm pretty positive that was also, like, the first major conflict in the world where, like, we had planes readily available. Oh my god, it's a crow.
Two-Ocean Navy Act.
Let me I'm gonna Google that right now while I'm just sitting here dead.
I don't know what you'd do without me, Chief.
Well, it's so easy.
According to aviatorsdatabase.com, the reason it was called dogfighting is because two women fighting is usually called the cat fight, and all early fighter pilots were men, hence the term dogfight.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, wow, I didn't actually think of that. Wait, no.
You didn't think me rooted in
That's-
sexism?
That's the lamest thing I've
No,
ever
I'm not
heard.
actually. I'm not like actually searching for dog fighting, like chicken fighting, but with dogs. No, I'm not trying.
You might want to add the word aeroplane to that search.
Yes, I was about to say, like, the FBI is going to be knocking on my door, like, excuse me, ma'am, your son's been in here looking for underground dog fighting rings, and I'm like, I literally have two dogs, but I wouldn't hurt
Oh, so
them.
you're making the two dogs fight? Interesting.
No.
Okay, Teddy, I was just gonna say that doesn't make the point any better.
I know. Hello there, sport. I'm Kent Mansley. I work for the government. Can I use your phone? Imagine the-
Iron Giant is a very good movie.
It's one of my all-time favorite animated films. I think like out of every big name that like isn't like Disney or DreamWorks or like anything like that, The Iron Giant's probably my favorite animated film.
You done?
So Teddy,
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Very important question. Very in-depth. Very, very difficult to answer.
It's not, but he's gonna ask it anyway.
Go ahead.
It's gonna take you a really long time to figure out. Which Halo UI is your favorite?
Oh. I don't know.
Well, then go look them up.
And so the server.
Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I am actually like
You were saying, Zach?
And so the server rests safe another day.
Thank
Oh.
you, by the way.
Oh, I just.
Yes, Zach.
Looks
Man.
like France has fallen. That was quick.
Oh no! You're Nightwing.
Yeah. Now? Yeah, sure, whatever.
So I am seeing apparently it does actually have to do with the whole dogs chasing each other's tails thing.
That was my thought. Because they run around and chase each other.
Well, because I looked closer at that place where it was saying, like, oh, well, hey, you know, and then I was like, oh, well, right there, that little thing right there says, citation needed. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Anyway, you asked what my favorite Halo UI is?
Yes.
I kind of have a soft spot for Combat Evolved's AI. It's just, it was, it's simple, it's to the point, it works, like, you know, don't have too many issues with it. It's
I'm just waiting for you to notice your mistake. You said AI instead of UI.
Did I say AI? I meant UI. My bad. I mean, to be fair, the AI in Halo 1 is hilarious, but it's only hilarious because it can be incredibly stupid.
I agree with Teddy though. The Combat Evolved UI. Favorite UI.
At least in terms of, like, Halo games. Halo 4's isn't...
Halo CE is your favorite. You have a bias.
Halo CE isn't my favorite. Halo 2 is my favorite.
It's mine.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
was talking to Zach.
I didn't know that Halo CE
I
was your
never
favorite.
said I didn't have a bias.
I actually didn't know Halo CE was your favorite, Zach, so sorry.
Yeah,
Well,
well, up until 2 years ago, it was the only Halo that I've actually beaten or owned. Thanks, Master Chief Collection.
Yep.
I mean, it's a very simple game, mostly because back then that was just kind of what first-person shooters were like on consoles.
Yeah, I grew up with the Gearbox port, and I know it's not perfect.
Yeah.
But I still love that port.
Yeah,
I mean, it's perfectly playable.
yeah. It's also back before Gearbox kind of it's that exactly. I brains.
No, I said Randy.
Oh, Randy. Well, I was gonna say, yeah, it's before they started kind of digging themselves a perpetual hole that they still haven't really gotten out of. Because I will say this for posterity's sake, I don't like Gearbox as a company nowadays.
Understand?
No.
I think basically ever since, like, Duke Nukem Forever and Aliens Colonial Marines, they've kind of just lost a ton of, like... Excuse me. They've lost a ton of people's respect. No, sorry. I had a root beer before it came in, and now it is working its magic.
Obviously.
No, but I think it's... The company itself is not nearly on the same level as it used to be, and it's mainly because I think a lot of people really fell in love with Gearbox. What was that?
I do agree with that.
Well, I feel like it's because, like, a lot of people fell in love with Gearbox due to stuff like the first couple of Borderlands games, which, let's face it, those games really aren't, like, they haven't made anything close to that level in a while. Like, even Borderlands 3, for as much as it tried to be, like, a successor to Borderlands 2, just wasn't. And it was mainly because they couldn't write a good enough story.
Don't worry. They made a movie.
And it looks absolutely terrible. I was gonna say, like, here's the thing. For as much as I was initially nervous about Sonic the Hedgehog, I still think Sonic the Hedgehog is a fantastic movie, and really the only problem with it was that initial design.
It's a passable movie, but go on.
I love it personally, but I guess what I'm trying to say in regards to, like, Borderlands is, like, it misses the entire point of why Borderlands was a really, like, fun game series to begin with, which wasn't just a lot of the guns, it was also the, excuse me. It was also the fact that, you know, especially for the original game, like, it was kind of the first of its kind in a lot of ways. And then with Borderlands 2, they basically just took the elements that weren't really all that great and then, you know, revised them. They gave the game a better story, they gave the game a more compelling villain with, you know, Handsome Jack, who I still think is one of the best villains in video game history, and then just they made everything better.
Have you seen Civi's newest video, Teddy?
I have not, but I put it on my watch list because he talked about Max Payne, and I friggin' oh my god, I've been waiting for him to talk about Max Payne.
He actually takes like a considerable amount of time picking apart a scene from the Borderlands movie and explaining why its action is bad because it is horribly edited, and most of this particular scene is just you see the characters shoot at stuff off screen without seeing any of the impact.
Yes, because,
Hey,
you know...
Hey, Dominion of Canada, you only have like 2 divisions. What are you doing? Let's go.
What are they?
I don't know. They haven't told me. But I am tempted to improve relations with them.
But yeah, no, like, I think basically everything about that trailer just, like, completely misses the mark. And honestly, I think the biggest problem with the film in general is the fact that it is live action. Because one of the things that was always, like, remembered very fondly about Borderlands was the cel-shaded graphics. And I just don't think that kind of an art style fits very well to, like, when translated to a live action setting.
No.
Like Sonic, for example, like going back to him for a second, like you could very easily like put a realistic looking Sonic in a world filled with humans and it would work okay, like because they did
it in the games.
Well, yeah, and like it works pretty well, but like when it comes and like for the Mario movie, like you know it's like 3D animated and it's got like you know a nice amount of stretch and squash, I think is what it's called. Like you know they knew what they were doing, but like Borderlands in live action, I'm just like why did you not just make it an animated movie? I don't know.
That would require making an artistic decision.
I will say I will give them credit for one thing, which is that the actress who's playing Lilith actually went and like played the Borderlands games to get an understanding of Lilith's character before she started working on her lines. So I give them at least a bit of credit for trying to, you know, learn the source material. That's more than I can say for some other adaptations. Hello, Teen Titans Go.
Our Lend-Lease, our material support will help their efforts. We're sending you weapons. You're welcome.
No!
Here you go.
No!
Oh, some more weapons.
No! Stop!
You need them. Britain has requested your aid. You have no other option.
You keep your death sticks.
No, this is World War II. Britain needs your help, and you're gonna do it. You've been drafted, Zach. You're welcome.
No!
I was say I was going to say, like, I mean, hey,
gentlemen.
Hey, you have free healthcare up there, so you'll at least be fine when you come back shot up.
I'm actually going to avoid the war the same way my grandfather on my father's side did.
Oh God, what did he do?
Be a draft dodger.
No, he got the flu.
Are you serious?
You know he can get over that, right?
You know he can get it.
It's not like a permanent illness. Did he get the flu and they just not ask him again? Is that kind of what we're dealing with? Like he missed the boat?
I guess that's what what happened. He missed the boat.
Like he missed the boat. It's like, well, we just didn't ask him again.
I mean, we had enough people already.
You still have the. You still had the flu.
Yeah, it's a real bad one.
I mean, hey, look, you've
I'm spewing out of both ends right now.
so you're no, no, I am not. Nope, nope. I'm not saying what I was gonna say because I remembered you're on stream.
Watch your profanity.
Right, I'm sorry.
I will
Oh,
not watch my profanity.
You know, it really does put into perspective how we just kind of sat there and watched as Germany mowed down everyone.
They kind of did,
Like, we were
yeah.
just like sitting there, like, you guys good?
I mean, like, we really didn't get involved until
oh,
they
you're
decided.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Good luck
Well,
with
hey,
that.
Hey, we're cool. Oh, hey, what happened over in Hawaii? Okay, now we're gonna get involved.
Oh, they touched the boats. That was Japan.
They touch it.
touched the.
They touch the butts.
They touched the boats.
They touch the butts.
The damn boats. Don't frickin' kill it.
I mean, to be fair, they did, and we did, and there you go. You know, I still remember how, like, I wasn't really, like, able to play a lot of, like, World War II games when I was a kid, so... funny enough, COD World War II's campaign was actually the first time I experienced, like, a D-Day mission in any video game. And, can I just say that level does not screw around with how much it wants you to die? Like, I actually kind of got to give them props. Like, you'll probably die, like, at least half a dozen times before you even get up the beach.
Have you considered getting better at the game?
I did get better.
Also, historically accurate.
I was gonna say, like, it is pretty historically accurate how hard they made that beach to get up. I don't think Wolfenstein: The New Order is the best World War II game. I mean,
No?
that game didn't really take place during World War II. It took place, technically speaking, after an alternate universe in which the Nazis won World War II.
Shh, you can't say that word. YouTube's scared of it.
If you're looking for a game which is in that series which is actually World War II themed, you either go to Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Wolfenstein 2009, developed by Raven Software, or you go to Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. Those are the ones that actually are World War II.
And if you're especially interested in The Old Blood, you can get a remaster of it on GOG by Night Dive Studios.
No, you can't. Kane, shut up. Shut up. That is the
Never.
worst. That is the worst joke you've ever made, and you made it at complete expense of Zach and I, and you know it.
I don't know. I don't get the joke.
There's a game called Blood, and there was a remaster.
Blood.
It's one of Zach and I's favorite first-person shooters, and it got a remaster a few years ago. Well, one of my favorite first-person shooters. Like, at least in terms
I like it.
at least in terms of like old school ones, it's one of my absolute favorites because, you know, I love horror stuff, so, you know, basically seeing like Duke Nukem 3D, but like replace all like the macho buff 80s movie action, you know, star stuff with, you know, elements of horror and all that. Like, that is basically my dream game, and Blood is fantastic in that regard. But for a while, the game was extremely difficult to get running on modern systems because the version that was up on Steam and goodoldgames.com wasn't exactly liable. Or it was, well,
Liable?
and not
Say
li-
liable?
Yeah, yes, I meant to say reliable. Shut up,
I
Kane.
think that viable.
Viable, yes.
Yeah.
Liable.
Basically, to put it bluntly, the version was not very good. You still had to run it out of DOSBox in order to get the game, excuse me, into any working state. You had to screw around with the configuration files and basically do a lot of stuff to even get it like into a playable state. And it wasn't really that easy to make source ports for the game like people have done with stuff like Doom or Duke Nukem 3D because Blood source code has still never been released. But then a few years ago, Night Dive Studios, the same people behind the System Shock remake, picked up the rights to remaster the game, and a better version was released.
So, also, Teddy, I made it very easy.
What?
You can check out media and memes.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I just overall think I kind of like the design of. I mean, Halo 3's isn't too bad either. Halo 3's is pretty decent.
I think I would prefer like a combination of 3 and 4. I like the thickness of the shield gauge. It's very readable.
Yeah.
But I much prefer the larger icons for like your ammo count and your grenades over the much more translucent, unreadable garbage that is on Halo 4's UI.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I still need to play the System Shock remake. Please, by all accounts, do. It is a fantastic It is a fantastic game.
Don't do that.
No, do it.
No, don't do it.
No, do it.
All in.
No,
Nope.
don't do it.
Do it. Don't listen to this man. He's just salty because it took them a while.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you have bias against it. Play the System Shock remake.
No.
I'm telling your viewers to. You don't have to.
I mean, also to be fair, I don't like System Shock at all.
I mean, I had never played a System Shock game before I played the remake, and I really like the remake, so...
Don't, never undo it.
What?
What? Was that human English?
I think what Zach is trying to say is that secretly, ODST is actually his favorite Halo game, and he just doesn't want to admit it.
Denmark has fallen.
Denmark has fallen? Oh boy.
Denmark
Where-
has fallen. German Reich has taken Denmark.
I wish I had had the chance to play ODST.
It's on Master Chief Collection now as DLC.
Before my friend died!
Oh.
That puts you in a very awkward spot, doesn't it, Tim?
I literally can't reply with anything. Like that is
I
that
think
single-handedly.
you don't. Hey, Mexico, why are you putting all these divisions on the border between you and I?
Hi.
That's not historically
Mexico.
accurate, but I swear to God, if you try anything, I will remember the Alamo.
Jesus Christ!
You think I'm freaking playing?
No.
System Shock 2 had monkeys that shot lasers at you. That doesn't surprise me.
Remember the alimony.
Remember the a la mode.
I hate all of you.
We love you too, man.
I still need to sit down and play through ODST. I'm
I
hoping to do co-op with a couple of friends.
I'd be down to play it at some point. Like, I've actually never played through ODST, and basically everybody's telling me that I'm missing out.
Meow.
Is Grim there with you, Zach?
Ready.
Now I want ice cream? Go get some ice cream. Just go outside. Just will ice cream into existence.
Mexico, what's with all the divisions? Just hang. Listen, I am not playing with you.
I heard that ODST was like, more on the open side with how its mission structure worked.
Lazaro.
So like,
Lazaro.
Yeah. No, I heard that too.
You dare.
yeah.
God, I want to make a joke so bad, but I can't. I can't. I really want to make a dumb joke. Ugh. You think I want to create?
Sorry, my
It's the
mic
only-
cut out for a while there.
Oh, that's okay.
You're all right.
These people think I'm playing. I'm not.
I don't think Halo 3 ODST's UI is too bad either.
I actually quite like it.
I hate it.
Why?
No reason. I don't even know what it looks like.
I put it in media and memes. All 8 Halo UIs are there.
I haven't looked at it.
It's the one that's orange.
Finland and
Ah.
the Soviet Union have signed a white peace.
You can tell which one's 5
Why-
because
why
it's
is it-
the
why-
only one that's green.
Why does it gotta be a white piece?
A white peace is a term referring to the. It's basically a peace where it's effectively a ceasefire, where it's like,
Oh.
okay,
The white towel. Or the white flag, excuse
yeah,
me.
kinda, where it's like, okay, look, we hate you, and you hate us, but also let's just stop.
Let's stop with the killing each other.
Yeah, for now. Might come back on it later. But
Yeah, might come back on it
for
later.
now, we're gonna stop.
I still have not beaten this boss.
Which boss?
The first boss that I've encountered in Shadow of the Erdtree, I beat base Elden Ring earlier tonight, and I decided to pick up Shadow of the Erdtree because I kind of wanted to just get through base Elden Ring first.
Wow.
You should give this game a try, Josh.
What? This is Hearts of Iron 4. It's a grand strategy game taking place during the years of World War II.
Ooh, I gotta heal. I
control a country, and I fight, and I'm the president, you're right. I'm the president. I'm the
And
president.
here I realize.
You were just like me, trying to make history.
I'm the
And who?
president.
You
I
murdered
should-
that note.
I should run for president.
I can't
Murder-
sing. I can't sing as well as that dude.
You can't sing at all.
Neither can you.
That's debatable.
That is
I-
not debatable. You can't sing. I have heard you attempt to sing, and you can't.
You're being very and you're wrong. I can sing. Objectively, you're just wrong.
I used to sing a lot more. I was definitely one of the
Ooh, research finished on the Iowa class battleships.
Iowa class battleships? What does Iowa class mean?
Big chungus.
Are there class of ships named after every state?
Oh my.
This, I was gonna say, cause like, forgive me for not really being an expert on U.S. geography at the
Hey,
moment.
there it is.
But,
There it is. The Illinois class.
Illinois.
but
Illinois.
I'm pretty positive as far as everything goes that Iowa's nowhere near the ocean.
They named the battleships after states.
Gotcha. The Pumpkin Hill rap. Oh god, now I can't do the Pumpkin Hill rap. I literally sound like the whitest person ever trying to rap.
Big knuckles. We are Pumpkin Hill. You ready?
I ain't
Not-
gonna let it get to me. I'm
To
just
me,
gonna
I'm just
creep
going to creep
down a Pumpkin
down
Hill.
Pumpkin Hill. I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here. I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I gotta hold my head, cause I have no fear. This probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. Ghost tried to approach me and got leery. Asked him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking through valleys, crying pumpkin in the alley. Didn't seem happy, but they sure tried to get me. Had to back him up with the fist, metal crack him.
Christian, what did you do? This is your fault. I'm blaming you.
I don't think he did anything.
Man, that was quite the adventure, wasn't it?
Shut up.
Yeah, I thought it was quite the
Battle.
adventure too.
Excellent build-up.
Come on, shoot at me with your crossbow. No, you're just gonna go at me with the sword. Okay, you know what? You can.
But
Hey.
I like the compass on ODST's HUD. It's
I'm
very
too
nice.
I'm too white to like rap, but I respect your expression. I mean, just because you're white doesn't mean you have to hate rap music. Like,
Do the impossible, see the invisible. Row, fight the power. Touch the untouchable, break the unbreakable. Row, fight the power.
No!
what the?
I'm trying
Oh.
to find more here.
You know, I just realized something, Josh. I don't think he's gonna be purring in a second here.
Bye.
Can you get your long, pokey thing away from me, please? Okay. You know, Josh,
I'm not talking to you. You're mean.
have you ever decided to get, like, a metal gauntlet? You know, using Bailey, you could do a pretty decent Dr. Claw cosplay.
What part of I'm not talking to you, you're mean, did you miss?
I didn't miss it, I just ignored it.
Okay.
That's what she said. Good lord.
About the second Spartan Assault game the other day.
I never really understood quite what the Spartan Assault games were.
Not really important. They also don't play on modern hardware without mods. Yay. But I think that they're an interesting set of spin-offs for Halo.
I mean,
They're not-
Halo's
they're not
had
amazing, but they're fine enough.
like a few. Halo's had a few spin-offs here and there, but I mean, they all seem to be pretty like consistently good quality. Basically, all my friends from high school who liked strategy games were really into Halo Wars.
I actually own both Halo Wars physically on a disc.
Yeah.
I also have Halo Wars. Oh. Is that on Steam yet? I don't think it is. Nope, it is not. Yeah, I think Spartan Assault is an interesting idea.
Let's see. I could complete the Manhattan Project in 70 days.
Then do it.
Do you know what that is?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Oppenheimer.
It's already too late now. I've already started it.
Kane, he's become death.
The Manhattan,
I mean,
the Manhattan Project was the code name for the project that developed the nuclear bomb.
He's become death, the destroyer of worlds.
And you were just like, yeah, go for it, man. Very supportive, Kane. I really appreciate it. You're a real patriot.
standing here, I realize.
You were just like me, trying to make history.
I dare any of you to sing a Metal Gear Rising song that isn't that or Rules of Nature.
There will be blood, shed.
Okay?
There you go.
That's on me. I set my
finally found what I've been looking for. A place where I believe nevermore. Happy now?
Also, to be fair, Zach,
That's on me. I set my expectations too low.
Also, Zach, to be fair, that implies that I'm able to play enough Metal Gear Rising to care about its soundtrack.
Yeah. I mean, I did start
North America for making that game infinitely worse.
I did start a playthrough of Metal Gear Rising like a few years ago, and I just never ended up finishing it. But I still own it.
Is that the first Metal Gear game you ever played?
No, technically the first Metal Gear game that I think I played was... Oh, God, you're gonna hate me for this. I think the first Metal Gear game I technically played was Phantom Pain.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not gonna hate you for that. I think that's most unfortunate, but, you know, lately you've been experiencing the rest of the series, so it's fine.
I have been, and I kind of realized why a lot of people didn't like Phantom Pain.
I'm just not a Metal Gear guy. I beat 2, I didn't get very far in 3, it just didn't jive with me.
I always found that weird. Didn't they do it in Oak Ridge, Tennessee? Why didn't they call it the Oak Ridge Project, or am I thinking of something else? Well, if they called it the Oak Ridge Project, then it would have been too easy to determine where they were experimenting. I'm
Yeah,
kidding. I actually don't know the answer.
Actually, that was part of it. It was the project was conducted nowhere near Manhattan. Not only was it pretty vague in that regard, but it also offered no benefit in terms of determining where the heck was even going on.
Yeah, no, I was just messing around. I didn't actually know that was the real reason.
But yeah, I literally can't even play Metal Gear Solid Revengeance because America made it worse.
actually, it's called Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
That one, yes.
Phantom Pain is unfinished and the plot twist at the end was awful. I mean, I don't hate the plot twist at the end. I just think it was a plot twist that didn't really need to exist.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance mods.
I didn't really think it was a plot twist that needed to exist. Like, I feel like... I also just kind of straight up feel like the plot twist kind of makes the story less impactful, if that makes any sense.
Communist China has capitulated.
What does that mean?
It means Japan beat the tar out of them.
Oh yeah, speaking of communist China, by the way,
Speaking of communist China, I was gonna say, go ahead.
I'm kind of upset. I was really
Upset about
hoping that...
communist China, me too.
I was hoping that things between Big Boss and Eva would work out, but I guess they kind of really couldn't.
Yeah, that's very true.
I also just feel like I don't know. I feel like Phantom Pain is one of those cases of like what would have happened had it actually come like to fruition, like if that third chapter was actually finished. It's kind of like the same vibes I get from like what if Silent Hills actually ended up getting released.
But it doesn't know.
So someone modded Sonic the Hedgehog into Metal Gear Rising. I don't know why. Also, I'm like 7 pages into mods and nothing about restoring the original, the original styling of the Japanese version. That right there would be the big thing that would help. Oh man. Oh wow. Yeah, I love American audiences. Thank you. Love you. Excellent. 10 out of 10. Don't worry guys. There's not yet a mod that I've found to restore the original Japanese version, but there is one to make all the robots more bloody.
Perfect.
That's exactly what
American audiences have zero taste.
he's finally found what he's been looking. Wait, no, the opposite.
You know, maybe that's another reason why that game didn't do too well over in Japan.
Oh?
Sorry, I was thinking out loud there for a second, because I was thinking, Kane, about how there's another game which was brought up previously that actually you'd be better off playing the Japanese version of.
Which would that be?
Dead Rising.
Oh?
Because
Is that version not as bloody too?
yeah, it literally has it has green blood rather than red blood. Cause
Man,
yeah,
I should
that
just dip over there, shouldn't I?
no, you shouldn't.
I'm kidding, but like, I hate this. I hate this freaking idiot audience that requires this level of change to stuff. It's annoying.
Tomorrow I ate pizza with communists. Should be fun. Be sure to tell them to bring pepperoni. Japan does not like violence in their... Japan does not like... Oh my god.
Just use your words.
I keep getting interrupted by something. Anyway. Thank you. Japan does not like violence in their games. Yeah, I'm well aware of that. I'm pretty sure like most violent games over in Japan are like censored in some regard.
They only like violence in their children's television.
Yeah, they really do.
Literally, all I'm looking for is just a mod to restore the Japanese color of the artificial blood.
I just want to.
You
have guys.
You just don't want it to be hyper realistic anymore.
Guys, I'm 14 pages in to 27 pages, and there has not been a mod for this.
Does that upset you?
Yes, because it absolutely shows the sheer level of incompetence in terms of localization. Do I have an issue with them making the blood red? Yes. But you know what I take even worse issue with?
Your mother.
The
Sorry.
the literal fact that there is not an option to restore the original in the settings menu. Because God forbid we be accessible.
No. No. Heck no. Why would you do that? Silly.
Because that would be way too smart. It'd require maybe like 2 to 3 extra lines of code. It would cost like $8 billion to pay your coding people to have that. Too hard.
Are you on Nexus mods?
I am.
Good news, everyone! I have completed the Manhattan Project.
Brilliant.
Sometimes.
Oh, look,
My
someone
God.
sent me 2 euros. Which
Sometimes you
battle
gotta
should
use
Sabaton
a
sing about
search
next?
engine.
Have they ever written a song about Pearl Harbor? Because I really want them to. That and
I-
Taffy 3. That would be good as well. Those are like probably my 2 top ones. Because they've done Midway.
I would. Well, okay. While that's great, Zach, I'd like you to read literally the first.
The first what?
I'd like you to read the first sentence on the mod that you sent me.
Recolors the good.
The not in this mod. It's below the change log.
What?
Read below the change logs. This mod is in beta stage. Bugs like red blood appearing alongside white blood will happen a lot.
Ah. Last updated June 2023.
Did I say euros? Pounds. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. That's right. You in the UK are like, no union. We are on our island, and we want nothing to do with the rest of you people and your continent. Disgusting.
You'd think it'd be something really easy to just swap in and not have it be glitchy. It was already like that. In the
You know,
original.
I was just reading like a thread on a forum about the like about that, and someone said, and this is back in 2014. They said, I've tried for quite a while to get this to work, but the problem is a little more complex than just red colored textures. They have a lot of uncolored blood textures that are being rendered red as they're projected as particles. Little that can be done about that.
That is very true on, like, I would say the modding side, definitely. But like,
If this mod were to happen, we'd need to understand the game a lot more from a systematic standpoint.
absolutely, and I would like to clarify that most of my frustration and most of my anger here is directed towards the localization team, who literally tweaked the source code to make these changes in the first place. So like, I definitely respect the modding community here for at least doing something to make it a bit better.
You want the UK
But, like,
to rejoin the EU? That's fair. I know a lot of you guys do over there. It was kind of a silly idea to leave, in retrospect. Though you did just landslide elect the Labour Party, so that might actually happen. As far as I understand, they're center-left wing, so they would be more open to that, in my mind. But beyond the names of the parties and where they stand, and as a general rule, I don't really know too much about your politics, except that you've been through like 4 prime ministers in like 3 years, which is unreasonable.
But also, Zach, to mention a reason why I'm actually scrolling through the pages instead of using the search function is because sometimes the search function doesn't find all of the mods that do this. Like, a lot of search functions nowadays are really broken, where there might be 3
I
to
didn't say
4
I
mods.
didn't say use the search function. I said sometimes you have to use a search engine.
Which is true, but even then...
I found it as a Google result, and
Awesome.
I did that by like using Boolean operators.
Which is great. But like I'm on Nexus mods, and in a lot of other search engines don't even do it right either. There are times where I have
thank
found
God.
things with not correct search terms at all. Like that's not an issue on my end. Like search engines nowadays are genuinely just really bad.
Great Sword
Like,
of Solitude.
Like search engines have honestly just gotten a lot worse over the years.
Why don't you try Bing?
Nope.
Yeah, so no. This is slightly related. When I got my new computer, obviously I had to download a different web browser because I'm not using Edge.
Yep.
But when I did that, it was like if you download this, you won't be using Edge anymore. And are you sure you want to do that? Because Edge is the greatest thing ever.
Sounds about right.
And I was like, yeah, I'm sure. They're just desperate. Please don't.
Windows 11, apparently it's been announced that they're going to be making it a lot harder to change your default web browser on Windows 11.
Don't you want to be edging?
No.
No.
I'm.
No, Zach. No, Zach.
You don't like edging, Josh?
Are you done? Are you done?
You're pushing me over the edge right now, is what you're doing.
Oh, Teddy's edging.
Oh my God! Shut up!
Please stop. Please stop.
I 100% just woke up both my parents.
Oh.
Well, that's your fault.
I know it's my fault, Kane. Also, I finally beat that dude, so yes, thank God. I was so tired of fighting Great Sword McGee.
And then also, you have issues like this where I literally went through all 27 pages. It's not even there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, search engines are just, like, search engines, page lists, all of this stuff is just really bad nowadays. It's so difficult to just find something you're looking for.
Ugh.
But I will say, that is at
Oh.
least something that could be made better with the game becoming DRM free on GOG.
Maybe.
More people will be playing it.
Would they?
It's a giraffe.
Indeed it is.
Nothing's gonna change. Just gotta die and start over and die again.
I probably will, Cooker. Cookie. Cookie. Cookie! Cookie Fatty. Cookie Fatty 666. Truly a name for the ages.
Oh my gosh.
So how are you?
I'm alright. I've been
Cool.
playing the Minish Cap, and it took me 20 minutes to figure something out because I'm pretty sure there's a glitch where one of
What
the
would that
jumps
be?
is actually invisible.
Huh?
I can share my screen, show you what's going on if you want, but it was just frustrating to figure this out.
I'm gonna help the Philippines before they're invaded by Imperial Japan and die horribly.
You do that.
I'm playing a game called Hearts of Iron 4, which is a grand simulation game where you play as a country, but it's World War II. For this particular game, I have chosen to play as America.
It's a grand simulation.
And at the time, we had the Philippines as a puppet state, so we're obligated to help them.
Just like our reality.
It's a puppet. Okay, I can show you what's going on, but basically, I was trying to like navigate like a gap, and there's supposed to be another little doohickey here, and it's not there, but it's acting like it is. Took
I
me
can't
way
see anything
too.
yet.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, so Kane.
Yeah.
So
There.
due to the technical
So, okay.
nature of this,
So,
someone
let me
said
just
it
show
would.
you. There's supposed to be another whirlwind over here. Over on this side. It is not there.
Peru has declared war on Ecuador.
But
What is happening down there?
it actually is, though.
Mexico, what did I say about all these freaking units
I
next
have
to
any
our
idea how long that took me to figure out.
It's a weird mechanic in Minish Cap.
No, it's not even that. It's just there isn't one there. Where do I go? I spent like 20 minutes on this.
So someone said
But yeah. That was just frustrating because I'm pretty sure there's
Yeah.
supposed to be another one there. But
someone said that
James.
it would be easier to probably to create an English mod for the Japanese version.
Yep.
Since it would be replacing the audio files versus a crapload of textures.
Yeah, I agree. But now the problem is that how do I get the Japanese version of the game?
Uh, no idea.
Yeah,
Also, I don't think such a mod even exists. So,
I don't think so either.
anyways, I'm going to bed. I have to go to LARP tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
All right.
Yeah.
Half.
Oh yeah, has to. Must.
Wait, what the? What? Excuse me? That was hilarious. Man, I cannot wait to play Halo on my PlayStation. It will be hilarious to play Halo on my PlayStation.
Yugoslavia has capitulated. Siamese Empire joined Greater East Asian Co-Prosperity Sphere. Which I'm pretty
Are
sure
you
is...
streaming?
Yes, I am. Pretty sure that's Imperial Japan's fancy term for we're in charge of everything, also all of you are now our slaves.
Josh,
Yeah.
what is your favorite Halo UI?
You're implying that I really recognize much of a difference.
Yes.
I got news for you, bruh. I don't.
I don't necessarily blame you on that, but yeah, that like every UI is pretty violently different in terms of where everything is set up. But it is something that's usually not really an issue most of the time for most people, unless you're me. What your favorite Halo UI says about you.
Hungarian
Halo
bomber competition. The Hungarian Air Force is currently holding trials for a new light bomber. According to our air attaché, our newest model is poised to win. A formal request from the Hungarian government was expected shortly. Representatives of the manufacturer are strongly in favor of the sale. There are national security concerns about selling our most modern equipment to a foreign country. Should we permit the sale to go through? I mean, selling weapons is like our whole thing. So, yeah, sure.
I also think Arbiter is a much better character than Master Chief. Like, I almost think it... I really think it was unfortunate that, like... I felt like even Halo 2 and Halo 3, which had a much stronger sense of storytelling than Halo 1 did, like, they still didn't really do anything with Master Chief. Partially due to, like, limitations at the time. Oh, excuse me. The game, like, Halo 2 was slashed and burned to meet a deadline, really. So, there's a lot that we missed out on. Apparently, some of the missions in Halo 3's story were meant for Halo 2. And, like, especially with the first couple, I honestly see it. But yeah, I wish that Master Chief had, like, story outside of Halo 4. Because even, like, in Halo 3, the story was pretty lackluster in terms of Master Chief. And
Could blockade Venezuela. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna blockade Venezuela. Because they're giving stuff to the German Reich. And that's bad.
I don't remember getting mad at the Halo 2 ending, but I also didn't buy Halo 2 when I played it. So, I didn't really have that kind of investment at the time. Because I had played Halo 1 before playing Halo 2. I had beaten it on PC back in the day, and it just didn't do anything for me. It just kind of felt like a generic military FPS for me. But then Halo 2 came around and introduced the Arbiter. So, like Halo 2 was the first time I was invested, and that was far after Halo 3 had come out, so I just went directly into Halo 3, and then shut the game off after 2 missions. And it wasn't until 3 years ago that I actually finished the game in its entirety. And while I think Halo 4's campaign has issues, I definitely think it's the most overhated campaign in the series. Although hilariously, my biggest Halo hot take is that I didn't really like Reach.
How dare you?
Reach was definitely a weird game.
Wait, Turkey hasn't given me all the steel they promised me? Turkey! Turkey! Where's the steel, Turkey?
That I agree with. Halo 4 definitely has the best story, character-driven version of Cortana. I think previous versions of Cortana were better overall characters, but Cortana from Halo 4 really had just a lot of good character to her. I really liked her.
All in.
I also felt like that it was one of the few times for Halo 4 where Master Chief being the really big cool guy was really earned.
All in. Yes, sir. Attention.
The main plot to Halo 4
Attention.
is just kind of okay, but the actual story stuff's great. And Halo 5's story,
Attention.
I think the biggest mistake that Halo 5's campaign made was essentially like putting Master Chief in the quote villain role. It felt not great. Like, not saying he was considered a villain, but like the UNSC was, or maybe it wasn't. Who was hunting Master Chief in Halo 5, Josh?
It was like, I forget the name of the base of the CIA.
Gotcha. So it wasn't the UNSC.
Well, it was, but they were under orders from the other group.
Gotcha. Yeah. So they villainized Chief, and like it could have been an interesting story. It just wasn't. And especially after Halo 4, where everyone at the time was overall very negative to Halo 4 in its story and gameplay and everything, it just didn't seem like a very good idea to basically go, yes, we're gonna hunt down and destroy the best character that everyone loves in Halo. Like, it just felt like a really bad move. And it just wasn't cool. So, there was definitely a lot wrong with Halo 5 story in that regard. Nothing really negative to say about the multiplayer, though. Like, nothing bad to say about Halo 5's multiplayer. I've never really played it. I'm not a Halo multiplayer guy most of the time. I do
You're not
co-op
a
through the campaign.
multiplayer
Huh?
You're not a multiplayer guy.
I'm not a Halo multiplayer guy, I should clarify. I do the co-op campaigns, I do kind of social games here and there, and I like the customization aspect from 2 and 3. And, you know, aside from that, I don't do much with the multiplayer, so I never got to play 5. But the other reason I never got to play 5 multiplayer, hint 343, hint Microsoft. Put Halo 5 on PC. Just do it. Like, I get it. I do. But it's the only one that's not there. You already half-ported the game. Just finish it. Just put it on PC for $30 and leave it there. You don't have to put it in the Master Chief Collection. You don't have to do anything fancy. Just put the game on PC. For if any reason, just to make it accessible. Accessibility is such an issue nowadays, and like it's the only Halo game that's not on PC. You can buy Spartan Assault and its sequel that I can't remember the name of. Like, you can buy those on PC, and they don't even work on PC. Just put Halo 5 on PC and call it a day.
Oh, cool, we're at war with Japan. That happened a few months earlier than actual history, but fair enough. Guys wanna go? Guys wanna go?
Let's go.
Attention!
Man, I only have one division out here. This is not good.
Move out!
Oh, Australia.
Oh, Australia.
Yes, sir. Ready. Attention!
It's okay.
Sorry, I'm focused on this war.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing! Although that does remind me that the Jack Black version of Gulliver's Travels was just the worst thing.
I've never seen it.
God,
I
it was,
haven't seen it either.
God, it was terrible. Like, Jack Black is always great, but that movie sucked. It didn't. It did what they like to do a lot, which is just focus on the part where he's the giant and all the people are small. Completely forgetting that there's like a whole rest of the novel.
Yeah. Yeah, it always sucks when like actors and voice actors get like, get heat for like just doing a job that they're excited about.
I don't
Like it's
think
not
anyone
their fault.
blamed him.
Yeah.
Like the script just ate. Like it was bad, just really bad.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not the actor's fault that they have a bad script to read from.
All in. Keep on attacking.
Like I remember what was his name again? The guy that played Geralt in the Witcher TV series. Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Like Henry Cavill during the filming of the Witcher series, I heard was like pushing for more and more references and more lore accurate things in the TV show. Because he's a huge Witcher fan, so like he wanted it to be really
The
good.
man is a glorious nerd.
Yep.
I love that man. Everything I hear about him just makes him more attractive to me. But yeah.
You know what? Let's give this version a chance. I highly doubt it. But let's look up Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Go past all the... That's... Yep, I don't even need to click. Good to know. Good to know. So the GOG version still absolutely has the red blood.
Samesies.
Yeah, weird concept trying to actually make like a TV show match its game counterpart. Crazy. You know, I actually do think Halo Combat Evolved would make a really good movie. I think with its big twist, I think you'd be able to do a lot of really good stuff with it.
Don't remember.
Fall in.
All you know is good.
Yes, sir. Fall in. Fall in. Ready.
You know, I think the only reason that they centered the Halo UI is because widescreen required it to be that way to be viewable.
I feel like I believe I just lost the Philippines. That's that's a lot of notifications.
Good night.
Yeah. No. I mean, that can be. What do you want? What do you want? You don't have to do anything.
So I really like the look of this fan project, but I really don't like its UI. Another one of those attempts to have like a super minimalist UI where like things fade when you don't need them, and I'm just like I get the idea, but y'all remember you're looking through Master Chief's helmet, right? Like, it looks gorgeous, though. Holy crap.
Attention. Ready, sir. Ready. Yes, sir. Attention. Move out. Fall in. Move out. Fall in. Fall in. Fall in. Fall in. Fall in. Move out.
You know, the saddest part that I've noticed, and believe it or not, it actually has nothing to do with Microsoft going after them, but I think the worst part about Master Chief Collection coming to PC has been